My name is Tatiana DosSantos, and I am a senior at UMass Dartmouth. I'm so excited to be representing crime and justice studies today. My experience with this program has been overwhelmingly positive. What mainly stands out about this program to me is the gathering of so many different perspectives in the classroom. In the real world, in our careers, we're all going to be working together. So in all the facets of the criminal justice system. So the way that this major is set up is so beneficial. The unique format brings criminology, criminal justice, and justice studies all together in a 3-discipline major, and it prepares us for how our careers are going to look because we're all going to be working together in the field. We have future police officers bouncing ideas off of future lawyers and researchers and vice versa. It's a really important piece of our discussions. The professors in this program really foster community and provide so much support, and that's been evident especially with this crazy situation of distance learning. I've had Zoom calls, back and forth emails, and they've exhibited so much understanding through these circumstances, and it's been just amazing. That's probably one of the main things I can tell you is special about this program is our professors are just top notch. So the reason I chose this major was because I want to make a difference in the world and in this country and for people that look like me, for everybody. And one of the main ways that that can happen for me and with my skill set is through the justice system. I came in wanting to be a lawyer. That's kind of changed a little bit. I think now maybe I want to be a professor or a theorist, something like in those lines. But it's a really flexible major, so you can really just figure out what you want to do. If you're interested in the justice system and you don't know exactly where you fit, this is perfect because you'll find out with all of what you're going to be learning. You'll find your place, and I was able to do that, and so many of my peers were able to do that. You'll have so much guidance, so much networking help from your professors, and from just the way that the classes and your assignments are set up. In one of my classes, research methods, one of our requirements was to go out and interview someone in our field. And I interviewed a public defender. And so that gave me a really great insight into what our careers are really going to look like. And I think that's super important for a program to offer that to its students because a lot of the time it's just, these tests, papers, all that, but we're not going to be doing that kind of stuff when we're actually working. So the way that they have the internship set up, they have the Plenitude program, which I was a part of, where we collaborate with Puerto Rico on some research. You have all these different programs where they push you out into the field to really get a feel of what you're going to be doing. And that is priceless, honestly. I have gained a lot of skills being in this program, specifically skills with, of course, dealing with all of the different perspectives that we have in the classroom, networking skills because of what I just said about all the internships and the interviews you do with people in your field. I've learned some serious vocabulary because of the nature of what we're reading is also engaging and enriching, and you just want to read it over and over again, and you feel like you're really getting something out of what you're reading. It's not just like some academic jargon that doesn't really make any sense to you. It's a combination of novels and textbooks and articles, and and movies, and like we watched Law and Order. Like it was just, we have so much variety in the materials, you know what I mean? Like just a lot of different ways that you can learn. So like depending on how you learn, they have something there for you. So not everyone is best with reading. Maybe you want to watch a movie. Maybe you have and that is included in pretty much every class that I've taken in the major. I've also learned a lot of critical thinking skills and analysis, especially in the last couple of semesters. It has been really in depth and really intense, but it's been so enriching and engaging, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I feel like I've really learned something. I've really taken something away from this other than just a degree, and it's changed my worldview. It's changed my life, honestly. I miss the classroom so much, but they were able to bring that same energy with Zoom classes. So honestly, you can't go wrong in that sector. Your classes are going to, even though, this may be kind of different because of Zoom, but even with Zoom, you know, your classes are going to be small class sizes, manageable. Your work is going to be manageable. They will work with you if you're going through something, or if you can't get the work in, they will help you. They'll help you through it. And, you know, I've gone through stuff, and I have found that my professors in this major are so understanding and so accommodating to anything that's happening in your own personal life. They understand that you have a personal life in addition to this. And so it's been a great experience in that regard. And the reading material I already touched on this before, but again, the reading material is good. It will have you going back to those authors, and it will have you handing those books to other people and be like, you have to read this. That's what I've done. I have like literally every book that I've bought from that, I've like handed off to someone and been like, you need to read this, because it's so important. It's like, it's good. It's good. And you would think that, like, you know, your academic writing, academic reading, you're not going to want to, it's not like, you know, a normal book you got at a bookstore and you love and you recommend to others, but that is the nature of the material you're going to be getting. I cannot recommend this program enough. I have made lifelong friends, lifelong networking, all of the things you hope to get from your college experience I have gotten from this major, and I would not have it any other way. I would recommend this to anybody. I would recommend my reading material to anybody, a math major, any of that kind of stuff. Like, it's so important for just like life and humanity. And I really believe that you will not regret choosing this major.